Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a fascinating topic, the future of gold. For centuries, gold has been a symbol of wealth, power, and stability. But what happens when this ancient metal meets the cutting-edge world of artificial intelligence and robotics? Is the gold rush of tomorrow going to be run by machines? Let's find out. Gold mining has always been a tough, dangerous, and expensive business. From the early prospectors panning in rivers to the massive industrial operations we see today, it's always been about human effort, intuition, and a whole lot of luck. Miners have to drill, blast, and haul tons of rock, often from deep within the earth, just to get a few grams of that precious yellow metal. The environmental impact is also huge, and the safety risks for workers are always a concern. But what if we could change all that? What if we could make mining smarter, safer, and more efficient? This is where AI and robotics come into the picture. Imagine this, a fleet of autonomous drills and trucks, guided by an AI brain, working 24/7 deep underground. No human lives at risk. No need for breaks. These aren't just science fiction fantasies. They're becoming a reality. AI is already starting to revolutionize how we find gold. Traditionally, geologists spend years analyzing rock samples and survey data to pinpoint potential deposits. It's a slow and painstaking process. But now, AI algorithms can sift through massive datasets. We're talking satellite imagery, seismic data, geological maps, and historical mining records in a fraction of the time. They can identify patterns and anomalies that even the most experienced human eye might miss. This means mining companies can target their exploration efforts with incredible precision, saving millions of dollars and dramatically increasing the chances of a successful strike. It's like giving geologists a superpower, allowing them to see beneath the Earth's surface with unprecedented clarity. Once a deposit is found, the next challenge is getting the gold out of the ground. This is where robotics takes center stage. We're seeing the development of fully autonomous mining equipment. Think self-driving haul trucks that navigate treacherous underground tunnels, robotic drills that can operate with millimeter accuracy, and automated loaders that can handle tons of ore without a single human operator. Companies like Rio Tinto and BHP are already deploying these technologies in their mines. These robots can go into areas that are too dangerous for humans, like unstable tunnels or areas with poor air quality. They reduce the risk of accidents to near zero and can operate continuously, boosting productivity like never before. The result is a mining operation that's not only safer but also significantly more profitable. But it doesn't stop there. AI is also making the extraction process itself more efficient. After the ore is mined, it needs to be processed to separate the gold from the rock. This is a complex chemical process that requires precise control. AI-powered sensors and control systems can monitor the process in real time, making tiny adjustments to temperature, pressure, and chemical concentrations to maximize the amount of gold recovered. This is what we call process optimization. Even a tiny improvement, say 1 or 2%, can translate into millions of dollars in extra revenue for a large-scale mine. AI is also helping to reduce the environmental footprint of mining. By optimizing water and energy usage and more effectively managing waste materials, or tailings AI-driven systems are helping mines become more sustainable. For an industry that's often criticized for its environmental impact, this is a huge step in the right direction. So with all this incredible technology, does this mean the end of the road for human miners? Not necessarily. The role of the miner is evolving. The jobs of the future won't be about manual labor in a dark, dusty tunnel. Instead, they will be about managing and supervising these advanced robotic systems. We'll need skilled technicians to maintain the robots, data scientists to interpret the AI's findings, and remote operators to oversee the entire automated operation from a safe, comfortable control room. It's a shift from brawn to brains. The mine of the future will look more like a high-tech data center than a traditional mine. This transition will require a major focus on retraining and upskilling the workforce, preparing them for these new technology-focused roles. It's a challenge, but also an opportunity to create safer, higher-paying jobs in the mining industry. Now, let's talk about the big picture. What does all this mean for the price of gold and its role in the global economy? On one hand, by making mining more efficient and unlocking previously inaccessible deposits, AI and robotics could increase the global supply of gold. Basic economics tells us that when supply goes up, prices might come down. However, it's not that simple. The cost of developing and implementing this advanced technology is enormous. It will take years, even decades, for it to become widespread. In the short to medium term, these technologies will likely be used to make existing mines more profitable and to extend their lifespans, rather than to flood the market with new gold. Furthermore, the demand for gold isn't just about jewelry or industrial use. It's a safe haven asset, a store of value that investors turn to in times of economic uncertainty. Political instability, inflation, and market volatility all drive up the demand for gold. This fundamental role of gold as a financial anchor is unlikely to be changed by how it's mined. In fact, you could argue that a more stable and predictable supply, thanks to technology, could even strengthen gold's position as a reliable asset. It removes some of the volatility associated with mining disruptions. So, what's the verdict? Is AI a threat to gold's value? I don't think so. AI and robotics are not adversaries of gold. They are powerful new tools that will redefine the gold industry for the better. They promise to make mining safer for workers, more sustainable for the planet, and more efficient for the global economy. The romantic image of the lone prospector with a pickaxe and a pen might be a thing of the past, but the allure of gold itself is timeless. The next gold rush won't be fought with shovels and dynamite, but with data, algorithms, and autonomous machines. It has a fascinating new chapter in the long and storied history of humanity's quest for gold. The future is here, and it's being coded in ones and zeros. What do you guys think? Will robots be mining for gold on Mars one day? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. See you in the next one.